Well, good afternoon, everybody. We're so glad that you could join us. My name is Jody Disney, and I'm the Community Relations Coordinator at the Fiesta Bowl, and we're super excited to have you here today. So joining me is Shane Doan, and he has some exciting news for you guys. So we also have some teachers on the call, Murray Hicks, Theodore Thorpe, and Maria Ramirez. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Shane to share some news with you.
Well, it is my incredible pleasure. I've got to do this with the Fiesta Bowl for the last few years. The Fiesta Bowl is so much behind the teachers and wanting to contribute and help. We received your wishes and they have all been granted. So you guys have got, Murray, you had wished for some PE equipment, if that's right? That's right. For your school's at Walden Grove?
Walden Grove and Saurita. It's like Green Valley area, south of Tucson.
That is so cool. And some PE equipment, which I'm so excited about, as that's something that's pretty special. Theodore, you're over at Doan?
Doan.
Okay, that's how you say it?
Yeah.
Science Academy there?
Yeah.
And you were wishing for 3D printers?
Correct.
That is so cool. I have a 14-year-old son that is right in his wheelhouse, and that's what he loves. And then Maria, you're Rhodes Junior High School. You've been there for 20 years. That's incredible. And you're hoping to provide some flexible seating for your room, especially in this time of the with everything going on. That is so valuable. And that is, as teachers, how are you guys doing with all of this? Like, you guys are like in it more than anyone else. How are you guys doing? Go ahead, Marika, if you want to go first as Elaine.
Maria, you're up, right?
Yeah, just taking it day by day, and just helping students to just try to be as much in the present as possible, because it's really hard to think about past and future. So we're doing a lot of social and emotional supporting here at school, more than we've ever done, because that's what's most important. And learning's happening. It's just one of those things where we just got to make sure that kids feel safe and stable. And so it's a challenge every day for sure.
No kidding. I couldn't imagine what you guys are going through. And Murray, doing physical education. My son was doing phys ed online.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how he was exactly doing that. 'Cause we had him doing push-ups and sit-ups and stuff, and he was trying to take credit for it. I was like, hey, those are some pretty bad push-ups you're doing. I don't know if your teacher would count as push-ups. How's it going at school now?
Yeah, it's we've divided our school up into two groups, A's and B's. So I see my A group Mondays, Tuesdays, and then my B's are Thursday, Fridays. So prior to that's our hybrid system right now. But prior to that, it was a lot of Google Classroom, submitting videos. Like I have some exercise things they do, and it is a challenge. Like, how do I teach you to hit a hockey puck into a net without being there on ice with the stick, right?
Yeah,
So that part's different, but for the most part, the kids are coming back and they're all participating. You know, we have our masks on and we're doing socially distant activities right now. Like we've been playing badminton, tennis, things like that. You know, different sports, but it's working. It's still a challenge. This is like 29 years, and I'm a first-year teacher all over again, you know?
Oh, kidding. That's unbelievable to be experiencing that. And Theodore, how do you go about your day with just in general and teaching science with everything else that's going on? Maria, you had mentioned the emotional side. You as a science teacher now, I'm assuming that's as much part of your classes as anything as well, as understanding the effects this has on them emotionally and mentally.
Yeah, definitely. We spend a good chunk of our day just making sure, like I think like Maria said, just trying to keep them kind of as normal as we can right now. It's hard to call anything we're doing right now normal, but it's one of those where, I still try to keep my classroom running as normally as I can. We do a lot of hands-on activities. It's the best way to teach science, and just showing them that just because this is going on doesn't mean that we have to stop what we're doing. We can keep moving forward. We can do it in a safe way. And so, just trying to keep them as normal as possible. And then on my end, it's figure out how do I take hands-on activity and make it work when I can't use supplies with each other and I can't, do a lot of that kind of stuff. So
No kidding. I bet that would be hands down the hardest part, is providing the normalcy that I think everyone is begging for, and yet in completely abnormal rules and regulations, but still providing the normalcy of what the kids are looking for. And as teachers, I can't say thank you enough. Like, I truly can't. I have 4 kids. All 4 of them are being taught right now, and their teachers have the hugest influence on their daily outlook, because they rely on the education that you guys provide, but in your overall morale and your overall joy of just, we're going to get through this, we're going to get through this. I mean, as your parent, we're always saying it, but to have someone like you guys come alongside, and I just again, thank you guys so much. Fiesta Bowl does an incredible job with what they do with trying to provide and help. And when they find people like you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty cool that I get to, this is like one of the coolest parts of, I've been given this platform that it seems like it's almost like pie in the sky to me most of the times. But when I get to do stuff like this, it's like real. Like, I'm like, wow, this is cool. Like, I get to call people and tell them, hey, we're going to try to help you out. We're going to come alongside you and give you a little boost when you probably need it more than anybody else does. So thank you guys, and gals, thank you. I can't even begin to express how appreciative we are. And the Fiesta Bowl is, like I said, this is different. Usually I get to talk to you guys, maybe even get to meet some people. This year it's just doing Zoom calls. This is my 3rd Zoom call today. My first one was at 3 a.m. this morning with some people in China. This is such a bizarre time, but thank you guys for just doing what you do. I can't even begin to express it.
Thank you very much.
Hey, well, thank you.
And good luck with the second half of the school year. I guess the second half of this semester. Do you guys on semesters, or are you guys on? Yeah. And Thanksgiving is going to be an interesting, because talking to I have a 22-year-old daughter who is thinking about coming home, but not sure if her school is going to let her come home. And if she comes home, does she have to test? Does she not have to test? What is the whole plan? I don't think she's going to be allowed back in class after Thanksgiving. So they're just going to, once they come home, they're not going to be allowed back in class until the following January. Because I think they're fall, which makes sense, I guess. But thank you guys. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Appreciate the work that you guys did in applying and putting in the effort to find a situation to help your kids. That is so special that you guys have that on your hearts. And it gives us a lot of pleasure to be able to help out. And hopefully there's even more we can do going forward in the future. So thank you.
Thank you, Shane.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For joining today. Thank you, Shane, for supporting Wishes for Teachers and Draft Day. Teachers, keep an eye on your email. We will be sending more information on how to get your wish funded and everything like that tomorrow, so watch for that. And then we also ask that while this is super exciting news, please refrain from posting on social media about it until next week, as we'll be making a big announcement to celebrate you all. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Thank you very much.
Very exciting. Thank you so much for making my day. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Maria. It is so cool. Like, I want you guys to understand how much I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Theodore, Murray, thank you guys. Thanks so much. And great work. Thanks.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
See you, Shane.
See you guys.